And if you once you start hitting it, I was telling if you do, you got to have the balls to just drive straight through it and don't pull throttle. Don't pull throttle, don't hit brakes, especially brakes. Let's try not to spin out today. Hey guys, I got the side-by-side blog guys here. Last winter, we were all out of Glamis. We always do it every year, it seems like now. We've done it for a couple of years. Well, Uncle Chet rolled his Razor. It wasn't as bad as you think.
She's a little beat up, not bad though.
It did, something happened and I ended up blowing the engine the next day. They say maybe it was run upside down too long. I don't think so, but that's probably what hurt it. So I've been working with them and decided, well, let's go do a full build, and obviously I'm gonna have these guys do it. So we got all the parts ordered. It's been sitting here waiting to be shipped, but we've been having shipping issues. So they decided, hey, Doug's getting married and he's at his honeymoon right now. So the boys said, let's go and play at Uncle Chet's house. So they decided to fly down, buy a jalopy Suburban, which you'll probably see on their channel, and tow my Razor back. While they're out here, I thought we could do some fun stuff over the next few days. So we're gonna go to Apex Motorsports. It's out in Maricopa. They're really great guys. It's a new track. So I'm a member there. They think they're going out to drive two brand new supercars that I have. We're taking the Viper, we're taking the GT2RS, but they have no idea that I have the two piece of crap lemon cars underneath tarps ready to go. They think they're coming out here to like just bomb the supercars and just mash the track and burn my tires up. Little do they know, they're gonna have to really qualify in the piece of shit lemon cars. I don't know if they'll make it all day. I haven't driven them in a year. We put air in the tires and that's about it. So that's kind of the tentative plan. Also, I got pizza coming, so I gotta make sure I get the door. So we'll check in with you guys later, probably tomorrow morning. They're walking up here right now. They still have no idea what's going on. They think that they're like some badass cars. So this should be pretty funny. You guys ready?
Dude, that one looks really small. This one have like a rally light on the front. I've seen one of those before. And
I might have a lot of things under there that might be tricking you.
That's a good point.
Oh, interesting. What if we got a hard cover for whatever?
Close your eyes for 1 second. All right, go.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my, look at the speed hole.
I always knew you guys like Crown Vics.
Woo! I mean, I do my best work in a Vic.
I figured you finally wanted to drive a real Crown Vic though.
What? It's Rick's favorite lady, dude.
Oh no, brother.
It's just us bacon on the side.
Why is there bacon?
Yeah, I told you it was for a race series. You
Oh,
excited?
for the frickin'
Lemons, baby.
Lemons? Oh my god.
Now, we prepped them really good. It's been sitting in a lot outside for about 1.5 years.
Looks like it.
Dude.
The tires are definitely dry rotted.
No.
It's definitely topped off on fluids.
Dude, look at that splitter, dude. Where's that, a Firebird?
Whoa.
Now the other one is the
got a
real
chin.
gem. The other one's a real beaut. You guys
Real
ready?
Butte? Should we turn around
Yeah,
again?
turn around. Give me a second.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at, dude.
Okay.
That's like a small Japanese.
Hold on, this one's real tight.
Freaking like that old Ford RS200.
All right, there we go.
I would die. Oh, hell yeah.
Now it's got the wing back here.
2G,
for aero.
baby, 2G. Is it a front wheel or all wheel?
Of course it's front wheel.
Oh, good, perfect.
I don't got time for no all wheel. Yeah. Oh my God, we have all that shit in the trunk too. I don't think we should race with that.
That's just good weight for the rear.
Extra brakes,
Yeah, that's actually
extra
good weight,
parts.
yeah.
We like to race with them. This also has been sitting outside for about 1.5 years. Is it running? It ran? It drove? All right. So here's the
Can we
deal.
confirm
Here's the
that?
deal. We gotta compete with these.
Okay.
They're not what you think.
You're not wrong.
No fucking way I was gonna let you take those two cars out and just
First.
bomb them around the track. You guys need a little practice. I look like an idiot, but I'm not an idiot.
Man, I was really questioning this whole situation up to this point. I even said inside, we're not anywhere near where we're supposed to be at right now. This is way better.
When we take the other cars out, I think you'll find they're extremely fun. They're incredible. But I think you're gonna have a lot more fun in these because you're not gonna. I don't care what happens to these cars. We can do whatever we want. You can really understand and learn racing, but this is like, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate how slow they are. This one's really fast. It'll get heat. It puts off a lot of heat,
Putting off a lot of heat.
if you will. But yeah, so I say we jump to it, man. It's getting hot out.
Let's do it.
Let's run.
I couldn't breathe leading in today. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't breathe.
He
That was
thought
too
he
much.
thought it was gonna be like a Challenge Cup car.
This one though, with the cover on, it looks like the freaking what was it, the Ford what? The fucking
RS200?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did look like an
Like, dude,
RS200.
what?
That's what I thought.
I was about to explode, dude.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, she's non-turbo.
I had to
dude.
do it to you.
It's a 420.
Oh, she's not a turbo. She's a gutless
That's okay.
144.
Non-manual.
But this,
That's an auto?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, they're both
my
auto.
God.
Feeling good, boys.
Something's going on with that front tire.
Oh my God, look at the brakes they're smoking.
This thing is, I might be missing. That front tire is missing some lug nuts.
It only needs one or two.
She's got the old Watusi doozy, brother.
We had a different set of rims on here before, and so when we did them, we put a different. We needed to change out the nuts on it because they have a different shape on the end. We wallowed them out, and what happened was the rims got damaged really bad. They're basically ruined the other set, and then. But what it also does is it damages the studs, so then it basically weakens them, and then they end up breaking.
These guys, man. Tell you what, out here working in the heat. Probably can't tell, but it's hot. How hot is it, Nick?
Sucker's burning.
At least we're not using timber tools. Could be worse. Sometimes we just straight up use branches from trees and shit.
They're using an axe as a hammer.
Oh, I mean, that's basically its intended use.
Okay, guys, so I got my boy Kai Goddard here. He is a pro driver, and he's out here, you know, holding our hands, making sure that we're...
I'm here for moral support,
Yeah.
guidance.
Exactly. So, and what not to do sometimes and what to do. So we also, like we've talked about this morning, we were getting the cars all ready, kind of shaking them down, getting our side-by-side blog guys all warmed up and used to the vehicles. We did have, you know, a little breakage over here, so we were working on that for a little while. But now it is go time. So the whole plan today has been have a good time, but I got to get these guys warmed up in these cars before they can go really play in the big boys. So what we're going to be doing now is pit them up against each other to see who's the best. Do you have any? You want to make a guess on who's going to drop the top time here?
I don't know. It's been pretty cool to get to know everyone and you guys riding with me while we went out in Cheyenne's car. And as I understand it, they've got some off-road racing experience.
Yeah,
which is cool.
dirt
So
guys.
they do have some chops. Dude, I got to give you big props for putting your friends head-to-head in Lemon's cars. It's just classic because it's really different. Not many people are doing it. They're harder to drive than most cars, right? You guys are gonna have a good time. I don't know. I think this one might be faster. This one's quicker in a straight line, but you got to manage the brakes in this one. It's a heavier car. You guys are gonna run an out lap and then do 2 time laps, and then the third time around, Cheyenne and I will be standing right here with the checker flag.
Yep.
And each driver gets 2 hot time laps in each car.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll see how you guys do.
I think that's gonna work.
They're full of fuel.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I hope so.
Oil,
Fresh rubber.
water,
Tires,
whatever,
wheels.
tires.
Yeah.
We dropped the pressure in the tires, so they might feel a little bit stickier, so that's good for you guys.
We got lug nuts too.
And we got lug nuts now. This is the time to push the cars a little bit and see what you guys can do.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Hit it, Hoss. Finally! Hey, I told him, you ain't in the dirt, you ain't trying.
Show them how it's done.
We'll see. Let me get my... We'll see. I don't know. I've never really put a hot lap down with this car here. I mean, I've definitely driven the car a lot, so hopefully I'll do decent. But if I don't, I'll just come back and keep working on it until I get a better time. Feeling good, baby. Woo! I love this car. It's amazing. For what it is, you know what I'm saying? You can't do anything wrong with it. It's just so nice. Terrible tires, but it's hot. It's good. I said, you can't do anything wrong in it. I throw it in the dirt. Well, now I know the limit on that corner. That's the only one that I really was curious about. Well, I found out top speed of that corner.
What is it?
I don't know.
That was so funny, dude.
I was like, oh, and then I chapped the brakes at the wrong time and it spun me.
Did you see when I lost control there? I freaking downshifted and did exactly what you told me to do. Turns out she let loose.
Turns out.
You weren't kidding.
Downshift, not double clutch.
Yeah. Hold on, let me show you something.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it done quick.
Hey, good luck.
Here we go, yo.
Good luck.
All right, now I'm in the Crown Vic, obviously. I think I want to get it kind of cooled off with a little airflow right now. I don't want to hit the brakes too much. The other problem is I really don't have much seat time in this one either on this track. I don't know what it can handle. I don't know what the heat's going to do to it, so this should be interesting. I just know I don't want to get it too hot on my warm-up lap. Whoa, she is real pushy. Woo! So this car is pretty phenomenal, but it just can't handle real hard, aggressive driving. It will overheat. You know, it does cool down, but there's like a nice sweet spot with it The Eclipse, on the other hand, you can really push it all you want. It's always gonna respond. The only thing you're really gonna do is get the brakes hot or the tires hot, get them a little gooey, and it's gonna affect your lap times too. So there is a sweet spot, but a much more broader band of area that you can play with the Eclipse than this one, especially when you start throwing the ass end around like I was kind of doing a little bit there too. So again though, this is a fantastic car. It's probably got I don't know, a couple 100,000 miles on it, and nothing better than bonding with a vehicle. You know, it's something you never really think about when you get into these races, but then after you're done, you just fall in love with these pieces of shit. Yeah, she got pegged hot. On that first lap, I had my ass out the whole last corner.
Yeah, I saw it. That was awesome.
And that's when it gets hot, is when I start drifting. Appreciate
Double.
it.
Good work. Double.
I tried. All right, guys. So day 2 at the track with the side-by-side blog guys. We had a really good time yesterday with the Lemons cars. I let them beat them up. We smoked the tires. We spun out in the dirt, mainly me. And now they got a little bit more time on the track, understanding this track and whatnot. So I just let them take off in the Viper and the GT2RS. So I told them, you know what, let's just enjoy the cars, have a good time. For me, you know, I've been doing this for quite a while, but for them it's a very special day, and I feel like that's enough just to be out there and running these cars and rolling through the gears in the Viper and you know, feeling the boost in the GT2RS. It's pretty incredible feeling, and I think they're going to really enjoy the day. So we've had a lot of fun out here, and tonight we're going to do our podcast and go over kind of the whole thing we've been up to. So that's about it.
I mean, not too hard.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
2 seconds later.
Yeah, I feel so comfortable in this thing. It's unbelievable. Like, honestly, unfucking believable.
Hey, well, I'm glad you are.
Hey, dude, remember that time we were in a $400,000 Porsche, dude? Oh my gosh, it's so fast! 144, god dang! No, it's so fast, dude. And it feels like, you know, when you get into it, as long as you're into a nice straight, you know what I mean? And then, like, coming out of corners and stuff like that, it's a rocket ship. Jesus, this car is insane, dude. Yeah, I feel like you're really hitting your race car guy. Dude, Forza, baby.
That little session this morning so far is about $500 worth of tires. Just on that one alone. Talk to the camera, just say something funny.
Well, you're not supposed to put the clutch in when you go around a corner, all right? Just start there.
I would agree with that. It's a good car to learn on.
Sure. Yeah.
That was fun. I did a couple decent laps. It's pretty hot out. It's probably blowing through the intercooler water. There's a whole intercooler on this car. It runs on distilled water, and it definitely is eating a lot of it right now. Temperatures are still good, 220 degrees on the water, 261 on the oil, fairly normal. It's about 100, let's see, where's my temp out? 95 degrees out, so the track is insanely hot. All I'm doing is smoking my tires right now. They did hold up extremely well though. They didn't get sloppy. The ascent didn't kick out. I was really impressed with these tires, like I always have been. They are the Cup 2Rs, obviously extremely expensive. You get what you pay for though. I mean, I can't wait if someday they start really producing more of them and they get the cost down. I'll buy them every single time. They're just not efficient at all on the road, and they're very, very soft compound. They're basically a slick with grooves in it, and they don't even have a deep tread anyways. So besides that, the car also has a tune on it right now to 100 octane, probably 100 more horsepower than normal. This car is a monster. And when people think about horsepower with these cars, that's all you look at. If you don't own these cars, you don't drive them, that's all you have to compare to. Oh, how much horsepower does it have? What is the 0 to 60 times and whatnot? You know, coming out here and putting down a lap time on a track that nobody even goes to, that nobody really understands. It's like, you know, they don't have any comparison to that. So all they have is the horsepower and the 0 to 60 times. I'm telling you, 100 more horsepower in this car is just retarded. You don't need it. There's no real place to use it. I'm off throttle more than I'm on throttle than I would like to be. And that this goes to show you how well built this car comes from factory. It's like the perfect blend of, it's really the pinnacle of a 911, in my opinion. I know some new ones are coming out. They changed the front suspension, so that will help out a little bit. I've heard if they do another GT2RS, they might electrify it and have a hybrid. I really hope they don't. I hope they kind of just maybe leave it alone, or never electrify this car and just be the end of it. But we'll see. I have no idea. But overall, this car is just a monster. It's a rocket. It's extremely fast, extremely nimble, and also takes a lot of skill to keep it on the edge and put down those really, really fast times. So I'm gonna go jump into the Viper here in a second. All right, guys, so I just did some hot laps in the GT2RS. This one I actually have my timer. So we're gonna go out and see what we can do. It's pretty hot out. It's like 100 degrees out. So I don't know if it'll be that great. The car gets hot here for sure. So hopefully I can at least get in one decent lap. All right, so, do it. All right, back at it, guys. We're in the Viper now, the ACR. It's 2016 Viper. It's a track monster. I am not very good at heel towing, so there's a lot more potential in this car if I can get my heel toe down and really practice. Some tracks you don't need to as much. This one, you need to in about 4 or 5 corners to really maximize what you're doing. So this car also gets very hot. So we're gonna definitely take it easy on this first lap. My timer has already started, and we'll just wait to come around here, and then we'll see what this thing can do. Maybe one good hot lap. See what happens. 146, I got caught up with a little bit of traffic. You might be able to see that on the other cameras. But all things considered, I just have a little more confidence in this car. It's a lot lower stance. It's a lot more of a race car, in my opinion, than the GT2RS. The Viper whole setup just really took a whole nother level when it went to the Gen 5. Quite frankly, the power could be quite a bit more. This one's tuned. It does have straight pipes. I run race fuel. It's not tuned for that, but I do run like a blend. It really seems to like it. It does actually run a little cooler too when I run the race fuel, so it likes that as well. But that was it, guys. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and checking these things out. Hopefully you'll like the content, and we'll keep it coming as much as we can.
What I was doing was really enjoying myself, and I feel like it's been a long time since that happened. You know what I mean? Really long time.
That's nice.
That's a really long time.
Dream killer, dude.
But I mean, like, really getting out there and focusing on a car and, like, just knowing where to go and hitting those corners. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done. I don't think I've ever done that, actually.
It's pure joy. I'm so glad you guys are doing it. It's infectious because, like I was saying earlier, that I'll come out here and I'll just do this, and
Yeah.
I won't come out for 6 months. That's why they all bust my balls out here, because I don't come out enough.
Right.
And then coming out here is like rewatching a good movie all over again, you know, because you guys haven't seen it yet. You know?
Exactly,
So
man.
for me, the cars, and then you guys enjoying it like that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going, hey, watch this part.
refresh.
Make sure to pay attention to this part coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, watch their faces on this one. But yeah, no, it's so much fun to have you guys out here. It's been such a blast.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I love it.
That Porsche, dude. Oh my God. Matt was like, I was telling him, I'm like, dude, I feel so comfortable. I don't know if I've ever felt any more comfortable ever. Like, this is the best thing ever. He goes, I'm glad you feel comfortable.
I'm just sliding around on the
Tossing
street
the whole time.
holding on as hard as I can.
Yeah, you would like the buckets. The buckets that came with the car are very tight. Yeah, they're a little tight on the hips for us big boys.
Birthing hips, dude.
Yeah. We got a lot of work to do with these hips. You know?
Wow.
So, yeah, those seats are a little looser for the road. So.
One more, dude. Helmet off. One more hug.
All right, buddy.
Give him a kiss. Oh, no kiss. No kiss. It's just it's a more appreciative style hug. Not. I want to make out with a mug. But
Man love. It's a little man love. Yeah.
That was good. Thanks. That was so much fun.